Kia ora koutou, my name is Hera,
And I'm Jesse.
and we are the hosts of Kia ora Hauora.
Tonight on this episode, we're going to look behind the scenes of the program and never seen before interviews with participating family members.
Kia ora Hauora is a cultural and personal development program combining multicultural knowledge and expertise with experience and family. This is a special whānau-based course that builds leadership, cultural awareness, and personal development.
Kia ora Hauora is based on the four concepts of Hauora: physical, te taha tinana; spiritual, te taha wairua; mental, te taha hinengaro; and family, te taha whānau.
There were 4 challenges which the families had to complete during their 4-day tramp up the Greenstone Caples. These included hut building, fire making, mountaineering, and fishing.
Our objectives are tō tātou reo,
To use and grow an appreciation of te reo Māori as a window into our unique culture and commit to its ongoing use and preservation.
tō tātou whanaungatanga,
To grow the bonds that bind us as individuals into an iwi and to develop the concept of working together for the benefit of the iwi.
tō tātou mana,
To consider one's own values and apply them in life to stand tall and with mana.
me tō tātou taia.
To experience the beautifulness of our lands and waters, to gain an understanding and to commit to the protection and enhancement of our environment and its taonga.
With our values, we include aroha,
Show aroha and manaakitanga for those around you.
rangatiratanga,
Realise your full potential and be of benefit to those around you.
ngākau nui,
Embrace every opportunity and be true to the values of Māori culture.
There you go. Kia ora, I'm from the Repera whānau. We woke up at the crack of dawn and all get up and ready to go to the lake. Prior to baking up our limes and getting them into the water, we made sure to say karakia to Tangaroa. I was lucky enough to catch the biggest fish. There was only one fish undersized and we threw that back. We made sure we only took what we needed. Choice.
Kia ora, I'm from the Wepu whānau. On the first night, we had a challenge of building a hut. I thought it was really good because it brought our family together and we strengthened our relationship. It took us a while at first to bring everyone's ideas together to create the hut, but in the end it was really strong and it didn't fall down.
The second day was mountaineering, where we climbed to the top of the saddle. This challenge was awesome. The view from the top was amazing, but wow did we work for it. Really made me appreciate and strengthen our whole whānau's te taha tinana aspect of Hauora.
Kia ora, I'm from the Tepere whānau. To celebrate the end of a 4-day program, all of us whānau came together and we had a hangi. We got taught how to prepare and cook the food in traditional Māori ways. Before we ate, each whānau said their own karakia. This was a great way to wrap up an amazing program full of fun and lots of activities challenging different aspects of our Hauora. Thanks, Kia ora Hauora.
Kia ora, Hera. So how would you be seeking to promote positive learning outcomes from this program?
Well, as we've mentioned, the families each had to do 4 challenges, and before each of the challenges we went through the hauora and the tikanga that was applicable to each challenge, and then we asked them after the challenge, how they found that hauora was put in action.
Very good. And how would you be assessing or evaluating the people involved in this program?
Yep, so we found that a really effective way to do this was before the program, we'd get the families to come in and host a family group conference where we'd talk about expectations and we'd ask them what they were hoping to gain from the program. And then after their 4-day adventure, you could say, we then asked them if they thought that they'd achieved these values and maybe the highlights of their trip and what they thought they could do.
Can you give me a brief overview of your topic area and why you chose it?
Sure. We decided that we were going to do a program on the likes of Outward Bound as such, but we were going to turn it into a television series and it would include whānau of New Zealand coming together, Māori whānau, and we'll put them through a series of challenges with a series of rewards. And all these challenges and events that would happen on the television series are based on Dr. Mason Jury's whare tapawhā model, embracing the four walls of the whare in Hauora, because we reckon the reason we picked this, like our reasoning behind it, is Māori have a different perspective to Hauora or health compared to Pākehā, because when we look at the stats, Pākehā stats will have just the physical stats of weight, how much exercise is done and such like that, whereas Dr. Mason Jury's whare tapawhā model or Hauora has te taha tinana, te taha wairua, te taha hinengaro and te taha whānau, and these four things come together to give a Māori perspective on health. And we're trying to incorporate all of these within our...
So what were the planning and organisation processes you used in developing this idea?
Well, to begin with, we did some research on all the concepts which we were going to incorporate in the program. We researched Outward Bound, Dr. Mason Jury's theories, and the area which the program would be set in, which was the route burn track down south, specifically the Greenstone. Yeah, and then basically put these all the ideas together and started to make a teaser for it and a plan of how the program was going to work.